Hi guys, I had a client ask me to demonstrate the gait exercise, and unfortunately I haven't been able to get anyone to video me on a horse to do it. So I'm just going to show you on a piece of paper. And then when I get someone on staff to give me a hand, I will actually ride this exercise for you. So these circles I've just drawn, they are the cones that you put out in the arena. Now, what you have to pretend when you do this exercise is anywhere that there is a long gap, and apologies as I am holding the phone and writing at the same time, anywhere there is a long gap, okay, that's like a fence, okay, so you cannot go through these spots. But in here, where there is a short gap, a smaller gap, that's what you call the gate. Okay, so that is where you can ride your horse through. So what you do is you go out and you establish your circle to start with. Okay, you just get your horse happy to walk or trot around the circle. And then you pick a gate, okay, and you'll turn and you'll go through the gate. Now, previously at clinics and stuff, a lot of you will have done the guiding exercise with me. So the guiding exercise is whichever way your horse wants to lean will turn the opposite direction. So if my horse wanted to lean this way, I'd turn him this way. So what I would do is if I came through this, I would wait to see which way my horse wanted to go. And if you wanting to hang over to this gate, I would turn and I would go this way. Okay, and then same thing, when I get to this gate, I'd feel for which way my horse wants to go, and I would turn the opposite direction. Now, there's a few key elements to this exercise, okay? You want to be in the middle of your gates, okay? When you turn around this corner, you don't want to end up closer to one cone or the other, okay? You want to be in the dead set middle of your gate. So what that means is you have to work really closely on your horse's flexion. So if I'm coming around this cone here, coming around my circle, I'd make a right-hand turn. See how I've got it fairly... well, it's a bit rough with the pen, but I've got a fairly nice track, okay? I don't want my horse dropping his shoulder and falling in here. I don't want his shoulder dropping out and him falling out here. I want him to be engaged and travelling through nicely through that gate. If I was going across the circle like this and I was coming out this side, okay, and I want to go out this way, I want to make sure I've got room so that I can do a nice turn in here and my horse can go back to the outside circle line easily. Okay, everything about this exercise is meant to be easy. Now, there's a few little variations with this exercise that you can do, and I will do this when I get on a horse. If you have a horse that rushes, you never go straight across the circle, okay? If I have a horse that rushes, I might turn here, and then I might turn here, and then I might come around this way, and then turn in here. So I would never pass a gate, and I would never go straight. So if I was coming through here, coming around here, and I had a rushy horse, I would make sure I turned through this gate, and then I would either turn left or right, depending on what my horse wanted to do. So if I went this way, okay, come around here, might go this way, I'd make sure I turned at this gate here. Then I might go this way, and I might make sure I turned at this gate here. Okay, so what it's like doing lots of small circles. Okay, so your horse never gets to travel straight, and it never gets to go more than a quarter of a circle. So what happens is it doesn't build up speed and it doesn't get away from you. Anyway, that's just a few elements of the gait exercise, which many of you will have done at clinics with me. Well, like I said, as soon as I can get on a horse, I will ride it, and I will demonstrate to you this exercise under saddle. But this little diagram doesn't hurt. Just interesting to note, if you've been to one of my clinics, I use cones for these things. If you're at home, you can use rocks, you can use whatever you've got, okay? Bending poles, it doesn't matter, okay? So don't think you have to go out and buy cones just because I have them at clinics. You can use whatever you've got, and that will just make it easy. A nice flat area is also helpful. And remember, if let's say your tie-up rail is down here and this is where you unsaddle, your horse is going to have a natural inclination to head to home, okay? They're going to head to this down this way. So they might rush a little more heading across here. You know, if you're going across the centre here, they might hang this way a little more. So yeah, you can sort of be aware of those sorts of things when you're working on this exercise.